What's up, everyone? It's Roger and Abe here from DisKingdom.com with another episode of the DisKingdom podcast. In this show, we're going to be discussing Marvel Infinity War. Though it's kind of been an interesting week, and the brothers Russo are going to be the directors of the movie, and they basically put out a comment at a Comic-Con saying they've kind of got lots of characters to be juggling around with, including sort of up around 67 characters, which was something they kind of put out. And then I think they kind of quickly kind of realized that their words kind of got taken a little bit kind of too seriously, and it might be around that number. There's just a lot of characters to take in. But I don't think they quite were expecting the number they said to be quite. But they were quite. That's quite. I think they might have been negative. I don't know what it is. But did you see this, Abe?
Yeah, it's interesting. 67 characters. I mean, if I were to take every Marvel movie so far and add them up, I mean, I think we're getting close to that. We're moving up there. So, yeah. I mean, it's interesting that they would give us that much of a tidbit this early, too.
Yeah, but also, I mean, in some ways, we know with the Marvel Infinity Wars, two movies, May 2018, May 2019. Big, epic movie crossover. We know we're getting Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers all crossing out. All the movies are all intertwining. Thanos is being teased in every movie. The Infinity Stones are being brought in. The whole thing is leading up to this mighty war going on, so it makes sense. The thing, carry on.
And then Luke and Kylo Ren will definitely show up, and different universe. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's definitely they're bringing in these characters. Sorry, they're bringing in these characters to but I must admit, when I heard the word 67, I thought, well, okay, so let's take all the Avengers and all the new Avengers that are in the movies that we've got up to there with Doctor Strange and Black Panther, Ant-Man, etc. Let's take all the Defenders that are going to be in. I'm assuming they're going to be chucking in Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, even if it's just a throwaway couple of scenes where they get tossed to the side kind of thing. They're going to be in there. And then, but this is where the 67 characters, I think by the time if they go down the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they can throw in 10, 15 characters from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. very easily. That number can jump so much high when they bring in the TV shows.
You got the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You definitely have Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
You have it's going to be look, I mean, we have plenty to go through. I mean, there's plenty more things we haven't seen yet. I mean, we still have a couple years before we can get there, so who knows? But it's still interesting. I love the fact that they're giving us just quite a tease. So
yeah, I mean, we've still got Civil War, Doctor Strange, Black Panther,
Captain Marvel, Spider-Man. Who knows if Spider-Man will have anything to do with it? Yeah.
And also Thor as well. I think they're all due out before Infinity War, so there's still a lot more building to do. But I think when Doctor Strange brings in the magic and all the rest of it, I think we're still 2-3 years in the Marvel universe is a long time, because we've got all the Marvel, you got the Defenders coming in, you got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They got plenty of time to pad this out. So, but this is the great thing with the Marvel Universe. They are now, if you said to us 10, 15 years ago that we could be talking about this movie coming out, when we're in a world of origin stories, now we've moved so far beyond it, where they've developed these characters.
And they're casting Iron Fist too. You have more to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a great thing. I think we're going to see a lot more coming out of it yet, but with so many Marvel movies before it, I think a lot of things can change. In terms of Marvel, I think, like I said, 67 characters is a lot, but they aren't. As much as we know, it's going to be an interesting thing. I think also going over the 2 years will be kind of quite interesting, with having these two movies coming in. One part, we've not really seen that with Marvel side of things, where we've done that kind of thing of having two movies.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we've been progressing to, what I mean? That's what we've been working on with moving up the Marvel universe up to this point. I mean, we've had mentioning of Infinity Stones within different movies. So it's interesting how it's going to all intertwine. So we'll see how it works out.
It's like the thing as well. They can literally just have you can have a scene where Thanos is in New York and suddenly the Defenders run in and they're all there. And it's that kind of thing of it's just going to be like, they don't have to tell the story. They don't have to say who they are. They can just literally run in on and jump in. The same with the Guardians. The ship just lands and they get out and they're there. And that's literally, they don't have to do the whole intro thing. And it's just, that's what I'm excited about because they've done it. They've done the groundwork. They don't need to go back and relaunch them and rebrand them.
The only thing that they do need to fix, though, and they need to do this before it causes a big rupture in the space-time continuum, is they need to make sure that either Coulson is dead or alive. Because if they're going to bring in the Defenders into this universe, they need to make sure whether he's alive into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think once, now that Joss Whedon is, hands off, maybe we might finally see Coulson, hopefully.
To be honest, I think all we need is a scene in one of the movies where he runs in with the team or something. Because I think that because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has only just started again in the UK like last week. So watched episode 2 last night. So I'm probably a little bit behind you guys. But it could definitely do with that link rather than just kind of like we work all episodes, do our own stories for weeks.
Right.
And suddenly we drop this we name drop a few things that's happened in the movie that's just come out.
Right.
They could do with like I said, I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. worked when they brought in Nick Fury occasionally, or they brought in Coulson, right. And we knew him from the movies. Coulson hasn't been in the movies for years since that original. And bring him back. Come on, I mean, just have him show up or something and just say, "Well, Nick Fury said lie to us." Well, there's a surprise. Just get on, move on, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, they didn't need to be surprised. They need to be like, "What? What's going on?" I mean, they are. He is the reason why they kind of avenged in the very first movie. So
yeah, I can understand the fact of why Nick Fury did it, but yeah, it's kind of one of those things of getting off on subject. But anyway, guys, we'd love to know your thoughts on the Marvel Infinity Wars. Comment below, get in touch with us. If you haven't already done so, check out our DisKingdom Lounge, our Facebook group, which is all about discussing all kinds of stuff like this to do with Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney. Find us there. Also, remember, you can check us out at DisKingdom.com. A big thank you to Ethan over at SorterApps.com and Magic Band Collectors for being a patron this month. And a big thank you for all of his support. And we shall see you guys in another episode. Later.
Later, guys.
Laters.